Hello everyone, welcome back to Foilcape, my TCG Locked Hardcore Ironman. In this episode we're going to try and train anything other than thieving and agility. Let's get to it. Now you might notice something's different here. Based on feedback in our last video, it seems like it was a little bit hard to see what was going on when we were using the, I think it is called modern layout. Yeah, we're using the modern layout. It seemed to be a little bit hard to see exactly what was going on. So we have changed to the fixed classic layout. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier to see the screen. I'm also going to try not to zoom way out here so I'm tiny. I think there's a setting I can change to restrict how far you can zoom. So I'm gonna stay a little bit further zoomed in so it's easier to see what's going on. There is also a quality of life change we're gonna make. So before I was uncertain if we were going to be able to deposit items that we haven't unlocked yet. I think we have decided that we are going to allow ourselves to bank these items. So that does mean while we're stealing from fruit stalls, we want to bank any of the fruit we can. I think I was wrong in saying last episode about banking the lamps. I don't think that's actually possible. So we will hold on to those for as long as we can for that experience, but we will bank the marks of grace. We will bank, if we find like a pick or an axe, we will bank the logs that we get, but of course we won't be able to use them. Same thing if we get raw food, as long as we can first obtain that raw food. Like if we get raw chicken, like we have the card, we can cook it, but we can't actually eat that raw chicken yet, but we can still bank it. So those are the changes we're going to make, and we're going to see how that goes. We are going to make a little test right here. We've got a couple of coins, or a couple, not coins, credits that we've built up from thieving. We are going to see what it looks like to open a pack with this layout. I'm hoping it's nice and big, but we are going to find out together. So let's see right here. We have enough points. We have 13,000. Let's open a pack right here. Oh, cool. All right, that's like the whole screen. Oh, you can see everything. Awesome. Okay, so in this pack we've got some commons, uncommon, and I forget what yellow is. I forget what golden is. It's probably a pet. But let's unlock these one at a time. Ooh, Calphite Princess. Okay. I don't know what we can do with that. Is that the pet? The princess? I think that is the pet. Editor vision here. I did not realize that was a foil godly. Doesn't do anything for us, but that is really cool. Let's see, we got Team 13 cape. Again, doesn't help us. Okay, we're getting all the team capes. You know, if we're ever in the wilderness with some coins, we can go buy some capes. And then let's see if we get any kind of skilling item down here. That's the goal of this video. We want a fishing net. We want some way to train hunter. So I think bird snare. I think a bird snare is level 1. We want a pick. We want a bronze axe or a foil axe, anything like that. Just something. So here we go. That's not something. Well, that is something. That's not the something we want, but okay. Pink stained full helm. Never seen that. What else we got here? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Fly fishing rod. That is fantastic. We are not able to use it yet. What is that? Fly fishing rod is level 15 fishing, I think. Where is rod? Fishing rod, fishing bait, feathers. Oh, it's 20. Okay. But now we just need a net, and then we can do trout. Because if we can get a net, then we can just do sardines and shrimp and anchovies all the way. I think anchovies. No, anchovies are much higher. We can do sardines and shrimp all the way to 20, and then we're golden from there. So fishing rod, fantastic. All right, let's keep with these packs here. See what else we can get. Okay, bunch of commons. I like those. Ardoin Cape, Cloak 2. That's really good. That gives us, well, it gives us unlimited teleports to the, it's not called the Ardougne one. See, now Ardougne, in my head, it's, how do I pronounce it in my head? Ardougne, but I think it's Ardougne. I think you guys pronounce it Ardougne. I think everyone else pronounces it Ardougne. In my head, it's always Ardougne, but you know, That is what it is. Cloak 2, that we get from the medium diary. That gives us limited teleports to, it's not called the monastery, or maybe it is called the monastery, just south of Artie, but that is also really close to a fairy ring if we unlock fairy rings. But we're a ways off from that, because that's some quests, some skilling that's required for the first cloak, and then even more for the second. But still exciting. Agile warrior, an elite dark warrior with incredible agility. He feels like he's from a quest. Oh, yes, we did it. We got coins. We actually got coins. That is absolutely huge. We can buy things now. We can start collecting money. We can pickpocket guards. Oh, wait, it's still huge. But I think there is a coins card and a coin pouch card. So I don't think pickpocketing, excuse me, sir. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. We got interrupted here. We got to quickly do a mime show, and then we got to see what we missed out on. Oh, I'm so happy about those coins. I'm so happy about those. That's actually really, really, really big. Cool. All right, there we go. We got mime boots, mime top, and no additional lamp. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there is a way. Wait, hold on. I think I saw it. Here it is. Okay, so we unlocked right here. We got coins, which is absolutely amazing. I can't overstate how awesome coins are. That's absolutely huge. Sweet corn, and then Burns coronation speech. I don't think that helps us at all, but coins, huge, absolutely huge. That's more than we could have asked for. We got fly fishing net and coins. This episode's off to an amazing start. We have enough for 3 more packs. Let's see what we can get. Okay, a bunch of commons, rare, uncommon. Start with the rare. Armadillo bracers. Okay, that'll be good for God Wars Dungeon, I guess, at some point. Forgotten lockbox. That is, yeah, that's Yama's drop. I don't know if we'll ever get to that, but need to have it. Servery pie shell. If that was a regular pie shell, that would be fantastic, because then that gives us an early crafting, because we have soft clay, and we could do, well, we still need to actually get clay to turn into soft clay. I don't know much about this pie shell, but it's not a regular pie shell, and I'm sure we can't make it because it seems unique. Let's see if we luck out with these two. Mine boots. Hey, we can put our boots on that we just got. Nice. And the Menafite purple top. Not helpful. Okay, more commons and rares and uncommon. Keg of beer. I think that's used for a quest up in the Fremennik Isles. I think. I could be mistaken. Rock shell chunk. Never heard of it. Silver ore. Fantastic. Any kind of ore is good, because that means, well, I guess we need the bar as well, but at least to make a silver bar, you just need silver. You don't need coal as well. So that will be good for refining later on for smithing. And then also silver bars are used for a couple quests. Grimy Highlander. Grimy Harlander. That is a low-level herb, but we also have, you know what? We have ground goat's horn dust, we have Harlander, and we have defense potion, I believe. And I think those all go hand in hand. I think it's Harlander, the dust, and those two make the defense potion. So we just need a vial or a vial of water. I'm sure there's a card for a vial and a card for a vial of water. But yeah, we're almost there. Almost have our first potion. And Elkhorn potion. Okay, that doesn't help us. Last pack here. Let's see what we get. I'm already just absolutely over the moon with those coins and that fishing rod. That's fantastic. Okay, no commons. We've got some epics and some uncommons. Steel ring. Okay, that is from Fossa Island. That is the deranged Prospector, is that what he's called? It's an easy boss. You do need overhead. Do you need overheads? You do need overheads for him. But this isn't bad. It's like a 1 in 60 chance or something along those lines, 1 in 50. It just has a bunch of defense stats on it, which are pretty good for moons. So that's actually not too bad. Charged dice, that is a drop from Phantom Muspa, and I think it's used, oh yeah, right here, Essence of the Phantom Muspa's alternate form. So this is used if you get the Muspa pet, you can change its look with charged dice. Oh, okay, foil oyster. See, I need to get some clarification on some of these. I have no idea what this does for us. You know what I'll do is I will look it up, and then while I'm editing, I'll throw in a description right here. All right, and now opening packs. What else do we have here? Blood Jaguar, that means Blood Moon. We can kill the Jaguar. We just can't kill the moon yet. And then Red Naval Shirt, that is from Trouble Brewing, and that does not help us. Okay, this is fantastic. Great opening. All right, we've done a little bit of research. Now that we've unlocked coins, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Ardoin, however you wanna say. We're gonna go to the Nature Rune chest. It's gonna give a Nature Rune and 3 coins. We are going to use that chest over and over and over again until we get one more level, 43, and then we're gonna do the chest, a different chest, and I'm just gonna call it, Ardoin. We're gonna go with Ardoin, because I think that's what everyone says, Ardoin. We're gonna go to this chest here, and I believe it gives us 50 coins per unlock, and then that's gonna give us quite a substantial amount of, that's gonna just give us coin generation essentially. We're going to be able to buy that bronze helm that we've unlocked. We're going to be able to buy the steel chainmail, I think, that we unlocked. We're actually going to be able to store up some coins. So we're going to head over there right now, and we're gonna do some thieving still. You want to know what else I just realized while running to Varrock to run to, well, I guess to teleport to Ardoin? We unlocked Grave Scorpions last episode. They are a level 12 scorpion with a max hit of 2. I'm not sure how many hit points they have. I know they're pretty low on hit points. But with our ability to get coins, once we buy the bronze helm and the steel chest, I think we're going to be able to kill them. I think we're going to have a combat training method. We're going to fully stock up on chocolate slices because their spawn, let's see if I can find it here. Their spawn, oh, there's so many things going on this map. They spawn right around here. So it's a little bit a ways away from a bank, which I don't know if Castle Wars won't be quicker. The closest bank is going to be North Arty, maybe East Arty, right over there. But if we can kill them reasonably okay, we can get our stats up, we can eventually do guards, and then we can just start farming guards, get stronger and stronger. That's really exciting. If we can kill them, that's phenomenal. This is amazing news. It's so exciting. All right, well, I got too excited about combat. You can see that from our inventory, we looted the chest 21 times. So we have 21 nature runes. We have 66 coins, which is very exciting. For us to buy the steel chain body at 750 from Barak, and the bronze full helm, I think I looked it up, it's like 44 or so from Barbarian Village. Now, here is something I didn't know. Here's our little grave scorpion. We see them right there. They are surrounded by level 24 ghosts. Now, it's single combat. So if I can smack this guy, that means that a ghost shouldn't attack me. Now he hits for a max of 2. He has 7 health. If we can hit him, we're gravy. We hit him. As long as he doesn't just absolutely dummy us, we can Hold on. Okay. Do I just not talk? Okay, I see you, Ghost. You can back off. Okay, come on. We just need a couple more hits, and then we get a strength level. They're hitting a lot more than I want them to. Oh gosh. I mean, it's a slow combat training method, but it is a combat training method. But man, is it slow. Oh, is that 3 pieces of food? Yeah, 3 pieces of food. 7 times 4, so 28 experience, 3 pieces of food. I mean, yeah, that's a start. We're gonna use this full inventory of food, see how far we can get. All right, let's get to it. Level 2 strength, level 3 strength, and we can hit for 2s now. Well, I think with level 2 strength we hit for 2s, but we can still hit for 2. All right, so a full inventory of chocolate slices got us almost 3 strength levels. That's our combat training right now. We're gonna pop back to the stall. We're gonna get another full inventory of chocolate slices and get right back to killing scorpions. 43 thieving. All right, we looted the RD chest for a little while. We have 1,300 coins. We're here with our buddy Horvik, and he's gonna sell us a steel chain body. Oh, there it is. It's 750 coins, so we're still gonna have plenty left over. We're gonna have a math amount. And yeah, we are 4 levels away from actually being able to wear this, but we're gonna buy it right now. Oh, it's in our inventory. Awesome. And now we just need to go to Barbarian Outpost, Barbarian Village, Outpost, Village. And we're gonna buy a bronze full helm. And then we're gonna get a bunch of cake slices and head back to the scorpions. I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get 1 more strength level, and then I'm just gonna focus on 5 defense so we can actually wear the steel chain body. I think this will help quite a bit with the scorpions. I feel like it'll help quite a bit. Yeah, that is our plan. I will see you back at the scorpions. Okay, I lied, but it wasn't on purpose. I didn't see you back at the scorpions. I saw you at our friend, I'm seeing you at our friend Pexa. Oh, it sells all the way up to adamant. That's cool. We've got a bronze full helm right here. It is worth 44 coins. We're gonna buy it. Not much defense, but we will wear it. And you know what? Some defense is something. Level 2 defense. 44 thieving. All right, y'all want to see my min-maxing trick? You get 10 health. You go over, you attack a guard. Try and get a couple hits in. Oh, we just hit him for 2. Oh, just a couple of hits. Oh, ah! Oh. Okay. I might not be trying that again. Disregard. Just pretend you didn't watch this clip. Doesn't exist. Don't worry about it. 3 defense. Level 11 hit points. Level 5 strength. That means we could now wield steel weapons once we unlock one. Level 9 attack. Combat level 8. Let's go. 4 defense. 45 thieving. That is level 5 defense, and that allows us to finally wear our steel chain body. Here, let's finish killing this guy real quick. We'll actually, you know what, we'll put it on right now. Ho, look at that. Look at that thing. It's peak gear right here. I should have been paying more attention to my health. We're gonna run over here. Let's check it out. Ho. Those are the defense bonuses. All right, without, we've got 4 stab, 8 slash, 5 crush, 4 range, with 21 stab, 33 slash, 35 crush, and 23 range. That is That's a lot. That's fantastic. We are, that's awesome. We are gonna keep killing these grave scorpions. We're gonna use the rest of our food, and then we have a whole whack of packs to open here. So we're gonna see if we can get any more levels with this amount of food, and then it's pack opening time. Here we go. All right, today I learned grave scorpions can drop clue scrolls. That is our first clue scroll. Now I know you get points for completing scrolls. Redo. I know you get points for completing clue scrolls. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Getting distracted. Okay. You get points for completing clue scrolls. I don't know how much, or how many rather. With beginner clue scrolls, we don't have a spade, which is tough for the ones where it's like dig just north of Falador, or we don't have access to Leather Body or Pike or anything like that for Charlie the Tramp steps. But if we get the one where it's like spin in the hairdresser, or I don't know what the other ones are, but there are a couple we can do. A lot we can't, but a couple we can do. So let's see. Talk to the cook in Lumbridge Castle. We can do that. Okay, we are, you know what, yeah, we're gonna do this right. Actually, no, we're gonna fight with our last piece of cake, and then we're gonna go do the clue scroll. Ooh, bad news. Our next one requires a spade. We will put this one down for now. I'll probably put it down in Barak. Well, I guess no, I'll put it down in Lumbridge, because worst case, if I fear that it's just about to expire, I can home teleport here. So we will put it down right here. And once we get a spade, we'll come back to it. Yeah, we were so close to getting another hit point level, strength level, and defense level. I think what we're going to do right now is we are going to open some packs, and then we're going to see if we luck out with any kind of skilling items. That'd be fantastic. So let's go ahead and open some packs. Here we go. Okay, quite a few commons, uncommons. Bronze Battle Axe. I mean, Bob is right here, and we can buy one from him, I think. Unless it's just woodcutting axes. I will have to check the wiki. I don't know if a bronze battle axe is better than a long iron longsword. I don't think it is, but I will check. Khazard Scorpion. Those are, they're closer. But I think they're stronger than the Crypt Scorpions. Fillet. I've never seen this before. Okay, what do we get here? Crystallized harpoon fish. Doesn't help us. That is in the gauntlet. That is the food you can cook, and it's like the combo food. I think it's kind of like Karambwans. And bucket of sand. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. We can use that with if we unlock ash. We can use bucket of sands to kind of start crafting with glass making. Not too bad. We'll check the bronze battle axe. Okay, couple rares. Let's see what we get. Repugnant Spectre. I'm gonna guess this is the superior variant with the specters in the catacombs at Koren. That's my guess. Armadillo Felhelm. Okay. Got another god piece. Seed box. That is from Tithe Farm. If we want to store all of our seeds, we will probably, if we unlock the different seeds needed for Tithe Farm, we will probably end up unlocking whatever we can from there, because that's not bad to have. Blood Jaguar, that's a duplicate. That's from Moon's Apparel. And Spider on a Stick. I don't know if that's used in any quests. It's hard to say. Oh, let's keep going. We actually have quite a few packs saved up. We have 6 more. Ooh, Bloodbark Legs. Doesn't help us yet. Blastador, no. Don't actually know what that's from. Maybe blast mining? Oh yeah, of course blast mining. Okay, I've never actually done that skilling method. Flax, okay, cool. Flax is crafting as well. There is a flax field south of Sears Village, and there is also a spinning wheel, which I don't think there's a card for, but we do need bowstrings if we want to do that crafting method. And I think bowstrings need crafting level 10, but that's pretty nice. If we get bowstrings, we're okay. Dark Essence block. That is Northern Hosidius by the Blood Altar, I think. Blood and Soul? At least the Blood Altar, I think. And then yellow dye that's used in some quests. Okay. Haha, psych, I was muted. So it looks like it makes a noise now when you hover over the card packs. That's cool. Or wait, this might be a special pack because these are all red and that's purple. Interesting. I wonder if it works that way. Onyx. Okay. That is awesome because we can get that from Zolra, and we can use that to make a Amulet of Fury if we get that far in our crafting, which would be super helpful for a Firecape. Rope Top of Darkness. I don't know what that is. Avernic Treads. That's a duplicate, but we can sell that for quite a few points, I think. Blue Moon. Okay, cool. So we have one of the moon's bosses, and there are no ads that you need as well for that moon. So we don't have Blood Moon, but we have Blood Moon's ads. But we do just have the Blue Moon. So I guess once we get our combat level up enough and once we get some more loot, we can actually start farming that moon. There's not too much good gear you can get from it. It's just all caster stuff, but it's not bad. And then Elysian Spirit Shield foil. Okay. We are going to need to Google and YouTube what that does for us. That is really cool though. I know the Elysian Spirit Shield. I don't know what foil does for us because there's not really, like there is the, here, hold on. From Corp Beast. Where am I going? Hold on, I'm still learning this layout. Here we go. Flesh and Log. If we go down to Corp Beast, he does drop the Spirit Shield. So I wonder if that unlocks a Spirit Shield for us too. Editor again. There is no way we're doing Corp Beast on this account. Not anytime soon. Not at all. Yeah, I think it was just a special pack. I think it made that noise for us, and that's really cool that exists. That's neat. Rapier. Don't know what that's from. Ent, that is from the Wilderness. Well, I guess not just the Wilderness, but if we're doing, see that's weird, Ent, because it's the trunk of a dead Ent. If you're doing Slayer, really is the only time you'd ever fight them, but when you kill an Ent, it turns into that, and then you can chop them for some logs. Black Key. I don't know if that's a duplicate or not. That is more Shades of Morton. I know we do have the Silver Key, so we have silver and black, and we have 2 shades, and we have a, okay. Dang it. Okay, we did get the 20th anniversary top as well, which doesn't do anything for us. It's just cosmetic. But this guy should give us a little bit of coins, I think. Nope, Cosmic Talisman. That's okay. That's actually pretty neat. If we can unlock that, then we can help with our rune crafting. All right, a couple more packs here. We've got 3 more we can unlock. Okay, let's start with a fancy one first. Dragonfall Helm, that is a duplicate, but again, we can sell it. So that's not bad to get like high tier duplicates. Mud Battle Staff. That could be helpful. That is earth and, is that earth and water? I think that covers. I'll check who drops it actually in a sec here. Large iron keel parts. That'll be good if we do any kind of boating for our sloop. Chili potato. Oh, that is good. I don't think you can buy them, but there are a lot of mobs that drop them. I don't recall if this is a lower tier, if this is if Sarachnis drops these, or if it's tuna potatoes. But that's not bad. More food isn't a bad thing. And then gold ore fragment. That doesn't help us if it was gold ore. No, we already have gold ore. So I guess none of that helps us. But that's okay. Aka's Phantom. Okay, so when we do TOA, we have one of the bosses, or one of the phantoms of the bosses, and we have one of the baboons. Maple short bow. Okay, that's another bow. We have Willow currently. Maple will be a nice upgrade. I think that's 40, 30. Oh, it's a short bow. I think it's 30 or 40 range needed for that one. But that's still an upgrade. And we are going to be using... Well, actually, you know what? I was going to say we're going to be using bows for the Firecape, but we have the adamant crossbow. Although I think that would be really tough to do a Firecape with the adamant crossbow. So we're hopefully going to get better drops. Watermelon. Okay, that... I don't know of any spawns of watermelon. But that is used to make scarecrows. Sophia, a wise villager. Okay, I think Sophia is a dupe, and I think she... Well, not think. I just checked. She's one of the Canifis mobs. So you can talk to her or you can fight her, and she turns into a werewolf. Crom Jacobs 4. Okay, I don't even have those on my main, so we're a ways away from that. Ancient Robe Legs. Okay. Pyre Lord. That is the superior variant of the Pyre Fiend. Green Boater, that's just purely cosmetic from Treasure Trail. And that's our second one of those servery... No, actually, you know what? No, we have servery pie dish. That is a servery uncooked stew. Which does mean if we get our hands on those, we can cook them. We just can't eat it. But I also don't really know what that is. Okay, let's see how much we get from selling duplicates. 2,200. Okay, one more card pack. Okay, what are we going to get here? Rolling pin. That is... Pretty sure that's purely cosmetic. Raw lobster. That's really good. That is 40 fishing. And that's also serves as a food source between... Well, I guess it's before monkfish, actually. Yeah, lobster, swordfish, monkfish, I believe. So that's good. More early food. Pillar coral, that is underwater farming. That's from the Great Conch. So we actually have the elkhorn and pillar. I forget which one is fancier, or like which one's higher level. But we have 2 out of 3. Burnt cake, doesn't help. And bucket of slime. That is used for the ectofunctus. Ectofunctus. Yeah, for prayer training. That's cool. We do need... I'm trying to remember how that prayer training works. I think you need bucket of slime and bones. And you give them to the ectofunctus and you get ecto tokens and prayer experience. Okay, cool. All in all, not too bad. Well, while in Lumbridge, we decided to come over to Alcrid and do a bit of agility, and that is 23 agility. 24 agility. Level 25 agility. Level 26 agility. 27 agility. So, fun little tidbit. I am 13 hours into this account, and I just realized I can do Restless Ghost. I got tricked because it's grayed out, thinking I couldn't do it. I clicked on enemies, and it's an optional enemy. And it's been so long since I've done this quest that I did not at all realize. So that... That gives us prayer experience, I think. Hold on. Restless Ghost, where are you? There it is. Yeah, that gives us a Ghost Speak Amulet. 1100 prayer experience, that'll get us level 9, I think. Wait, 11, yeah, just almost level 10. We'll be like 25 from level 10. So we are going to get one more agility level, and then we're going to go do Restless Ghost. Should give us lots of points for packs. Awesome. Level 28 agility, and now we're off to do the Restless Ghost. Hey, that's us. That is Restless Ghost complete. That gives us 19,000 points. Gives us 9 prayer. We can actually use a couple prayers now, which will be kind of nice when we're fighting scorpions. But that does give us a bunch of card packs. Gives us 9. That's not math. 7. Just about 8. So yeah, let's open up some cards. Okay, a bunch of commons. That's what we need. Undead Zealot. That is Shades of Morton and the Crypts there. Swampweed. Tree Skirt. These are all cosmetic. That doesn't help. Kitten. Okay. We can do Gertrude's Cat, and we can get a kitten. Didn't think there would be a card for that, but interesting. If we... I guess it means there'd be a card for cat then, so you can level it up and get the death runes. Or not level it up, but get it grown up. Interesting. And Gravedigger Top. Okay. That doesn't help us. Got a bunch more commons. Osprey Feather. That is Sailing. Lumberjack Boots. Okay. Broken Plate. I've never heard of that. Interesting. That's a duplicate. And Skeleton Lantern. That's another cosmetic festive event. Okay, we got one common here. Let's start with Epic. Rune Plate Body. Okay, that is actually really cool. We are a ways from that. We're not going to need it for the fight caves, but that is cool to have it for training once we get to that point. That does mean Dragon Slayer, I think Dragon Slayer Part 1 is needed for Rune Plate Body if I remember right, but still, that's cool. Pyromancer Rope. Okay, we are... like Wintertodd, if we can get Wintertodd, that would be really, really nice. That's a lot of fire making experience. There is woodcutting and fletching. And if we can get a hammer. See, I don't recall with Wintertodd, if you're repairing in Wintertodd, I don't know if you have to complete the introductory quest, the Daddy's Home quest, I think it's called, to get construction experience. I guess we will find that out when we get there. This would be awesome to do Wintertodd though, and that is fantastic that we'll get some warm clothing. Well, I guess eventually for it. We'd have to figure out some warm clothing though. We're gonna have to do some searching on the wiki. Revenant Dragon, that's a hot minute away. Grue Goblin Mail Kit helps us do Goblin Diplomacy quest. Clean Plate Body. That's got to be for... what would that be? White Knight's Castle quest? Something to do with that. Something to do with Falador Knights. Okay, bunch more commons. Let's see. Imp in a Box. Corsair Trader. That... I will check that out on the wiki. I'll see what kind of enemy that is. If it's a low level or what. Or if it's just random NPC over there. Corsair Cove. Lemon Chunks. Mind Rune. Okay, that's good. Low level Mind Rune. We have Mind and Astral. And there is a Mind Rune spawn, I think. It's either Mind or Body in the Lumbridge Castle. So I can check for that. Grimy Guam. Okay, cool. We have our first, the lowest level herb. I think it's... here, let's check really quick. I think it's level 1 to clean it. Or is it level 3? It's level 3 to clean it. Okay. But you automatically get level 3 by doing the quest. But that is really nice because we have unlocked Eye of Newt, which means we can make attack potions. We have almost. We still need the vial of water. We're almost there. We'll steal the quest as well, but we're almost there. Okay, a couple more packs here. No commons. Let's see what we get. Katana. Tatty cat fur. That's hunter. Extreme energy potion. That's a ways off. Pre-made crunch. That is. We might be able to buy that actually. In the Gnome Stronghold. Interesting. If we can buy that, that's surely that'll heal for more than 5. So that would be our new source of food. And then uncut diamonds. Okay. So ways off as well, but that'll be nice to get some crafting experience with those when we get there. Oh, we have a. Is this legendary? Epic? Godly? No, legendary. Yellow is godly. Okay, let's see what we get. Fumus. He is. Who is he? He is one of the guards in Nex. Not the guards, but he's one of the 4 assistants for the next fight. Steel full hum. Okay, cool. We are. Actually, that's new. That's our new best in slot helmet. We can buy a steel full helm. We are over level 5 defense. We can literally go buy that from the fellow in Barbarian Village. We could do that right now if we wanted. Awesome. Corrupted spider. I don't know where that's from. Immature Teku salamander. That is like level 70. I want to say 72 hunter. So that's a ways off. But steel full helm. Fantastic. New best in slot. And spirit anglers research. That doesn't help us. Okay, last one. Okay, bunch of comments. That's from Theater of Blood, and that's like 100 clears or something like that. Either way, all cosmetic. Diamond bolts, okay. We need vastly lower level to use with our crossbow. Poison tofu, that's got to be a quest item. Jonas, what? I'm sure I've seen that before. I do not remember that at all though. All right, last card. Do we get an axe? Do we get a fishing net? Do we get bird snare? Nope. Fresh crab claw. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, this gives us, we can head to Barbarian Village and we can get our new best in slot helmet. All right, so I was doing some reading on the wiki and I want to go over a couple of the cards that we found just to say a little bit more info on them. So there are, let's see, first one. Where am I looking? Clarification on the training arrows. You have to have a training bow for that. So that doesn't actually help us with our arrows. If we find, okay, so Winter Todd, warm clothing. You need 4 pieces to, it doesn't totally negate the damage, but that's the cap for the warmth mechanic. And we have unlocked Dragon Candle Dagger. That is a warm cloth, or that counts as a warm piece. The Festive Games Crown does. The Clue Hunter boots do as well, and the Clue Hunter trousers. So I'm pretty sure the Dragon Candle and the Festive Games Crown, we can buy those. Where can we buy those? There's like I'm not calling it the right thing, but like an events vendor, essentially. I'm pretty sure we can buy those straight up. The Hunter trousers and the boots, we can find those by digging in certain locations. I don't think there's any more to it than that. So that will give us our 4 pieces of clothing there. There was Mind Runes. So we got Mind Runes earlier. We have unlocked coins. So all we need is some way to get Air Runes, and then that's our magic sorted. Because we can buy Mind Runes, we can find Mind Runes, and we can buy Air Runes. And that's good to go. Or if we get an Air Staff, that'd be fantastic. And then I think there was one more thing I was looking at. Oh yeah, there are pre-made, where'd they go? They're Gnome Restaurant food. Pre-made chocolate crunchies, something. Where are you? Where are you? They're there. Pre-made chocolate chip crunchies. Crunchy. They are, you can buy them from Gnome Stronghold. They heal 7, so it's 2 more than our chocolate cakes, except they do cost 85 each. Now, that's not a big deal because the RD chest gives us 50 each, so we can actually accumulate quite a bit of money pretty quick. So that is our new best in slot food. Also, I was looking at the quests here, and Haziel Cult. If you side with Haziel, you don't have to fight anyone. And this actually gives you, I think it's 1,500 or 2,000 coins. So that gives us even more of a boost. So I think what we're going to do, right now we're off to buy our new best in slot helmet, the steel full helm from Barbarian Village. And then we are going to do the cult quest and then buy a bunch of toad crunchies. And I'm pretty sure, I'm actually quite certain, beginner clues do give you a chance to get a air staff. Now we're getting some of our combat stats. They're not good. They're getting decent. They're getting better. We're pretty close to leveling up. But if we just keep on farming the Grave Scorpions leveling up, they have a 1 in 100 chance of dropping clue scrolls. Now we just need the ones that don't require a spade and the ones that, I guess the Reldo step as well with the orb. So it's, we can't have Reldo, we can't have a spade, and we can't have Charlie the Tramp. That rules out quite a few, but that does give us options. And I feel like we can stack up a decent amount of caskets. So that is our plan right now. We are going to get our helmet, going to do the quest, going to buy a bunch of food, level our combat, and go after these clue scrolls. So there we are. We did some research, we have a plan, and we're going to get her done. So off we go. 46 thieving. We were thieving the RD chest. That whole level gave us about, I think it was about 2,500 coins. Not too bad. All right, that is Haziel's Cult done. Got an extra 2,000 coins, some thieving experience. And yeah, we have 5,000 coins to go buy some, what are they called? The pre-made chocolate crunchies? Yeah, go buy a bunch of those, and then we can train some more combat. All right, here we are. We have found our pre-made chocolate crunchies. They are 85 each. What happens if we buy one? Are they still, they're still 85. 86. Okay. Yeah, we're going to hop for a while. We're going to buy them until we have 1,000 gold left, I think, because I miscalculated how much my steel full helm would cost. It's 550. I went with like 490. So we're going to buy 3,700 coins worth of crunchies, and then we're going to be farming some mobs. So here we go. Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. All right, that'll give us something to work with. We have 48 food that heals 7 each. That should give us at least a couple combat levels for sure. So let's go get our steel helmet now and then get to fighting. That is 6 defense and 12 hit points and 10 combat. That is 6 strength. That is 10 attack. That is 7 defense. 7 strength. Oh, and combat level 11. Fantastic. Getting so strong. Level 8 strength. That is 13 hit points. That is level 9 strength and combat level 12. That is 10 strength. Level 11 attack. Level 8 defense. Oh, combat level 13. Moving on up there. Level 11 strength. All right, we've saved up enough credits for 8 packs. I think it's time to open up some packs here. See what we can get. What are we starting with? Bunch of commons. That's awesome. Colonel Raddick. Count Draenor. Okay, that's nice. We need a couple things to actually do Vampire Slayer. I know Garlic is one, but we have the boss. We have the boss for that quest. It's fantastic. 18-pound shot. I don't know what that is. Soldier, Dragon Slayer. Okay, so I guess that helps us complete that quest. Tarmantar. That is from it's the Herblore, the Alchemist minigame. But Count Draenor, that's cool. That's a good pull. Okay, legendary, epic, rare. Oh, we've got pretty much everything. Rare, uncommon, and common. Strange creature. Okay, that is just the interesting that I think you would think it'd say Phantom Muspa, but is it counting each form? It's not counting each form as a different card, right? That's just Phantom Muspa. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to see, but I'm pretty sure that's just Muspa. Camper Hall parts. Okay, that's again if we want to get into sailing in the late game. Iron plate body. Ooh. I don't know if that's better than steel chainmail. We can check that out. Skewered beast and linen yarn. Okay, that is used for sailing, I think, but what crafting is needed for it? Oh no, bolt of linen. Oh no, you use linen yarn to make a bolt of linen. Bolt of linen, I think. Oh, 12. Okay. Dang. We're getting a lot of things to potentially start crafting, but nothing quite yet. Oh, it made the noise. Did you guys hear that? So we do have a, I wonder if it just makes the noise when you get a godly, because this is a godly right here. I wonder if it means it's a godly foil or if it's just you're getting a godly. Let's see. Okay, just godly. But Herbie, we can get the herbivore pet. Nice. I still need this pet on my main. It's still a really cool pet. I like it. Death Spawn. Rubber chicken. Okay. Doesn't help. Cooked wild kebbit. That we'll see. I think we need hunter in order to get the wild kebbit meat. But we'll see what cooking level that is. And Hydra bone meal. Okay. That'd be meat, right? Wild kebbit is 23. It's a ways up there. Okay. All right, we got quite a few more packs to open. Let's see if we can get something. Okay, legendary. Zenite ring. I think that's a duplicate. That is a duplicate, yeah. So that we'll be able to sell for a couple points for sure. Steel locks. Okay, we have the, that's funny. We have the steel locks, we have the steel keys, and we have the steel coffin. So, I mean, we have everything to make it. We just need to be able to play the minigame. Team 44 cape. Okay, we're racking up all those wilderness capes. Accordion. Sweet. Love music. And javelin shaft. That's not a low level fletching, is it? Does it not tell us? Really? Am I going to the wiki for that? If a bronze javelin is level 3, you would think javelin shaft would be 3 or less. It has to be. It has to be. But yeah, okay, let's quickly check. Oh, that's so close. It requires 3 fletching. We almost had a level 1 fletching method, just missing a knife. But okay, level 3. We're getting closer and closer. But we got 4 more packs we can open here. Okay, all rares, all uncommons. Let's see. Gothic Stole, Steel Crossbow. Okay, so we have a crossbow the steel crossbow and an adamant crossbow. We're working our way down and up, I guess. Silver sickle, okay, that is used for a couple quests in Mauritania. Raw admiral pie, that is a ways. I'm pretty sure that's a ways off. And a gold headband. Yeah, that doesn't help. Let's check the admiral pie actually. Admiral pie 70. Yeah, a little ways off. I think all pies are pretty far off. Okay, we got a couple epics. Light infinity top. Mystical robes. Oh, neat. Arena boots. These will actually be really nice. Mind you, to kill Araxites, that's like, yeah, never mind. Araxites, I think is like 92 Slayer. And you get these from the bigger ones, but they do make Sarachna super easy. But again, you need crazy high Slayer to actually use them. Still nice. Still cool to have. Greater Demon. Okay, it's a couple quests and just a strong mob. From Nick Shield, I think that's a duplicate. And a Watermelon, that is a duplicate. Okay, we got 2 commons. Blue Dragon Mask. Purely cosmetic. That's from a clue, Hard Clues, I think. Hard or Elite? Lore. Okay, that is our 3rd shade, and the lore shade I think is the that's the lowest level shade. So this game is really wanting us to do Shades of Morton. Yeah, well, maybe if we ever get to Mauritania we can do that. Elemental Talisman. Okay, that's from Guardian to the Rift. Basic Quetzal Whistle. Okay, once we can do Hunter Rumors, we have some transportation. And then Rusty Sword. We didn't have that. Trying to remember. I think you can pickpocket those from ham members, and then you can spend 100 coins to get them polished up. I don't know if that doesn't really help us yet, because our highest sword is iron. Even if it can be polished to a better sword than iron, that's kind of where our limit is. But we could look at that for the future if it can go higher than iron. Or potentially the last one, unless we can sell enough duplicates for another one after this. Let's see. Bronze. All the shades. Nice. Blue Dragon Hide. Yellow Goblin Mail. Okay, we have green and yellow. We're getting closer to being able to do Goblin Diplomacy. And potentially our last 2 commons. Uncut Sapphire. That's a fairly early crafting method. It's still like 8 or 9 or something like that. And then Mixed Special. That is Gnome Restaurant. What did I open? Hold on. What did I just open? I was gonna check something. What was it? Obtained. Let's see. Let's go through here together and trying to figure out what my brain's doing, eh? It wasn't the lore. What did I see that I wanted to look up? Where are you? What was it? Oh gosh. It wasn't the Goblin Mail. It was close to it though. Oh, was it Uncut Sapphire? Was I wanting to look at the level of that? That might be it. That might be it. We're gonna say that just because we're gonna say that's it, I think. Yeah, Rusty Sword, no, we weren't thinking of that. Yeah, okay. Jewelry. Sapphire's 20. Okay, so it's a ways up. I thought it was much less, but that's not quite the case. Okay. Sell some duplicates. Oh, okay. Yeah, this will just get us another pack. Come on, luck. Let's go. Okay, let's start with a legendary. Maybe it's a low-level legendary that we can just use. That'd be fantastic. Okay, Sarachnis Cudgel. Yeah, that could be cool to have. Does mean we need to be able to kill Sarachnis, which she's a ways off, but that'd be fun to use her loot. Jalmcopt. I don't know if I pronounced that right. That must be, because I've never seen it before, I'm gonna say that's Inferno, because I've never done Inferno, and it looks like a Azar creature for sure. So it's probably Inferno. That's my guess. Raw anglerfish. Okay, we have raw and we have cooked. So we have anglerfish once we once we get to that point. Once we have a way to unlock fishing, we can eventually get anglerfish. Sweet. Machete, that is used in Karamja. And Mogre. I mean, they're not a great training method. You have to throw fishing explosives into the water, and then I think you can get the 2 collection logs. There's the slippers and there's the mud skipper hat. But I feel like, I know you can safe spot them, but I don't know if they're worth it. I'd have to check their defenses and stuff, but like with range or with magic, we could see what they're weak to, and if it is, maybe a better use of our runes or arrows to train on those guys. Might be the case. But okay, neato. Okay, whoa, hold on. I was looking at my cards because I was trying to figure out what the heck else we can do other than combat, thieve, and agility. And I'm looking down the list. So there's 2 things. There's 2 things that I realized. There is Autumn Squirk. So this is the mini game Osman, I think. He's south of Al-Kharid. You can do this course. You can do the Autumn course at level 45 thieving, which I have. Now the thing is, I don't have the beer glass cart to put 3 of these in, so I get the experience. But what I do get is I get 50 farming experience for each one of these that I harvest. So that does mean that we have a horrible a horrible farming method, but a farming method. I'm trying to remember, because I didn't often do this mini game. I feel like it's, well, see, maybe it's not too horrible. It's like a minute per run or so, I think. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but 50 farming experience, that's not bad. Like, 1 our farming experience is 83, 2 runs and it gets us a level. That's not bad. We do have sweet corn. Actually, that doesn't help us because we need seeds. We have sweet corn, watermelons. That doesn't help us. We don't have anything from Tithe yet. We don't have any bushes. We have hops. We have, I think, Crandorian hops, but we still need seeds. We can technically thieve from Master Farmers, but we don't have any seeds yet. So, okay, so with that, we can just get a couple farming levels if we wanted to, just for fun. The really cool thing I just realized, or I just learned, just scouring the wiki, cooking. We have unlocked chicken. We actually unlocked it raw chicken. We unlocked it day 1, I think. I checked the wiki. I didn't see any spawns. I didn't check it well enough because there is actually, in Port Sarim, there are food crates that you can loot that are guaranteed to give you 1 raw chicken. Now, the wiki says that. It says you can get as many as you want. It's free, but it's 1 per click. That is phenomenal if we can level up cooking that way, because it's level 1 cooking for chicken. That unlocks cooking for us. All right, we're heading to Port Sarim right now. Okay, I can't believe it. We got the raw chicken on like day 1 of playing this account. It was in episode 1, but that was also multiple days. We got raw chicken card on day 1, and I just must not have been thinking, not have really been paying attention. We can cook a raw chicken, like I said. We just can't eat the chicken once it's cooked. And I must not have paid attention to where there were chicken. I remember talking about being raw chicken spawns. And I think I looked for that and I didn't see that. But then I just went on the wiki right now. And not only can you get them in crates in Port Sarim, you can just straight up buy them from Ali Morrison. He sells 15 each for 1 coin a piece. It's one coin, no matter how many you buy. So we can literally, Ali Morrison, 1 coin each. There's a range right here. And we're cooking. I mean, we're gonna burn some, but we're cooking. We have a cooking method. We have a brand new, look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we can cook. Those are gonna be a bunch of quick levels. There's another one right there. We can cook 371 more chickens. And each time we open the RD chest, that's 50 more chickens we can cook. That's insane. That's so fantastic. I'm so happy. And it's the silliest thing to be so happy about, but I am so happy. All right, we're just gonna cook for a while. We're gonna see how many chickens we can cook. Here we go. I was getting levels so fast, I realized I wasn't saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cooking. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cooking. Level 9 cooking. Level 10 cooking. Level 11 cooking. Level 12 cooking. Level 13 cooking. 14 cooking. 15 cooking. 16 cooking. 17 cooking. 18 cooking. 19 cooking. 20 cooking. 21 cooking. Level 22 cooking. Level 23 cooking. 24 cooking. 25 cooking. 26 cooking. So we just spent, I want to say, about 400 gold on buying chickens. We cooked 298 of them. We burned roughly 100 of them. We got to 26 cooking. And are you ready to see how many points we have? We have 33,000 points. That is enough for 13 packs. I say we just rip them all open right now. Let's see what we can do. That's so many packs. I'm so excited. All right. What we got here? We've got, I think, epic, rare, common, uncommon. Steam battle staff. Okay. That, I want to say that's thermonuclear smoke devil, but I could be mistaken. Dragon plate body, that is a duplicate. Bronze full helm, duplicate. Ancient brew, that's a ways off. What does it do? It raises your magic by 4, I think. And 10th birthday balloons. Never seen that. All right, that's not helpful. Okay, a bunch of commons and uncommons. I like that. Spined boots. Those, I mean, I'm not sure. I've never actually seen those. I guess I've had Dagonoth hide. I've never made something with it. So I guess that's what you can make with it. Okay. Quetzal feet. Okay, to go with our whistle. Skewered rabbit. That is I don't know how you get that actually, but it is another cooking method, but it's also level 1, so I don't think it's better than our current chicken method. Cooked chompy bird. Okay, that we won't be doing chompy bird hunting for quite a while, but okay, neat. And then energy potion. That's not too bad. That is a pretty low requirement. There it is, 26. So Harlander and chocolate dust. Those are pretty common. So that's not too bad. Okay. We just need something to start a herb lore, and then we can get up there pretty quick, I think. Okay. Third age vambraces. Yeah, we're gonna get those right away. Jal Nib, that is definitely another Inferno mob. Team 22 Cape, newcomer map, and Black Brutal. Blunt Black Arrow. I've never seen that before. Wild. Basilisk Sentinel. I was going to say Centennial. Basilisk Sentinel. Okay. So that is the superior Basilisk. I know we found a different... I think we found like a quest Basilisk or something before. Scion. Okay. That is the spawn from Abyssal Sire. Okay. Raw Rabbit. We have that now. That's a duplicate Green Gloop Soup. And Spooky Gloves. Oh, it's almost all commons. That's awesome. Moonclaw Helm. Moonclan Helm, rather. I've never seen that. That's cool. Servery Flower. We're eventually going to be able to make a full servery thing in Hesidius. Because we need flour, we need the... Well, we have the flour. We have the pie tin. I think there's like 4 components you need. But, okay. Trout. We can cook trout now. That's great because I think trout is level 20. So that will be our new best food. If we can buy trout somewhere. Can you? Hold on, pause. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, you can buy uncooked trout, but there's only 3 locations. Canifis, the Great Conch, and Port Roberts, which we have access to none of those yet. But still, once we can cook trout, then we can, cook. Once we can fish trout, then we can immediately cook it and eat it. And that's our new best food. Falconer's Glove. Okay, that unlocks, I don't know if that's just Mulch Island or if that's Mulch Island and Hunter Training. I think it might be both. But it might be Kebbit Training. Cool. We'll look into that, see what's up with it. Editor me again. It's just Kebbits. I was thinking of the Cormorant Glove from Mulch Island. So Falconer's Glove is Kebbit Training. But I think we need the Kebbits as well. And you roots. Still so many more packs. Okay, awesome. Bunch more commons. Wild Dog. Those are... I know those are in Artie. You can kill them. They're actually, you know what? We can check what level they're at. They might be a good thing to fight next. Castle Wars Manual. Oh, yes! We did it! We did it! We got one of the really good things that we wanted. A bronze axe. We can buy an axe from Bob in Lumbridge and we can start cutting trees. Oh, yes. Woohoo. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. I'm a lot happier than I should be. That's fantastic. Oh, okay. We're good. We got something fantastic from these packs. That's great. Let's keep opening them. Let's see what else we can get. That's so good. Bronze axe. That's amazing. Rusty sword. That's duplicate. Moonlight. I think that's a wine in Varlamore, I think it said. Okay. We've got Kefri's Phantom, so that's more TOA. That's more Yama. Black Skirt, I think. Black Skirt, Dark Wizards. I don't know if the wizards in Draenor drop those are the ones south of Varrock. Not too sure. I think they're called robe tops and bottoms if they do. Okay, we have more of the... I think this requires... This is in Hosidius, in the Hosidius mess hall, I think, and it's something like 43 cooking to cook these. We are getting almost everything we need to be able to cook them. So that's actually interesting. We might be able to do that. I don't know what the experience is like because I've never done that on my main or anything, but it's another cooking method potentially. I've never seen this thing before in my life. Red gingerbread shield. That's great. Amulet of Blood Fury. That's cool. We have an Onyx, which I guess that means we also need a Fury Amulet, and then Blood Shard. Blood Shards, this is all actually quite a ways away. Yeah, because Blood Shards are locked behind Sins of the Father, I think. I think that's the lowest that unlocks Versinaz, is that what it's called? Myrditch? Not Myrditch. I think Versinaz. So Sins of the Father is quite a ways away. So it's neat that we unlocked it. Hard to say if we will ever use it, but still neat that we have it. Anyways. Okay, that's what we need for, I mean, we're going to need all the fight caves, mobs in order to get our cape, and that is Jad right there. So that's our end goal, is to beat him. But we have a lot of mobs to unlock, a lot of gear to unlock, a lot of trading to do first, but fantastic. At least we unlocked him. It's great. Poison Ivy Seed, okay. That, I would still need a rake, even if I level up farming just from the Autumn's Garden, whatever that trading method is called, we would still need a rake. And I don't know if, I don't think a bush needs a seed dibber. No, it does. Yeah, okay, so I need a seed dibber as well. But I don't think it wouldn't need a trowel. So, and I don't think it needs a spade. So I would still need a rake and a seed dibber. Graceful boots, okay. That's awesome. We can spend our graceful on, or marks of grace rather, on graceful boots. Bronze metal. Oh, I heard it. I need to hover over him a little bit longer, because you just hear it for a second. But it does indicate that there's a godly. Just don't be a pet. Be a foil Brutus. Okay, Hunlef. So we can do Corrupted Gauntlet. I still need to get the godlies. That's fun. Tormented Bracelet. Okay. That's we don't have a Zenite Shard, but we have the Tormented Bracelet and the oh, what is it called? Whatever the ring's called. We have both those. But we're just missing a couple more things for sure. Sergeant Mossfist. Yeah, unfamiliar. Graceful legs. Okay, we're getting more graceful. Legs are actually much better than the boots. They cost more, but they do a lot more for you. And then Sarah Bruise. Awesome. If we can unlock those, not unlock those, if we can level up and actually get them, that'll be really good for our Firecape. And there's still 4 more packs. I'm so happy I clued in to that cooking training. That's awesome. Okay, fine cloth. That, I'm not sure what that's from, actually. Fine cloth. Okay. Skewed Rabbit. That's a dupe. Oh, I didn't notice this guy. Darok's Helm. Okay. I think we have his plate legs. So we just need to get his chest and his axe, and then we have the full set. Fresh fish and oak birdhouse. Okay. I mean, that's hunter training, but that requires getting to Fossil Island, which is locked behind a couple quests. But then also you need all the other pieces for it. Shadow Worm. Okay, that's the superior variant of worms. Locust Rider. I know they're down in the catacombs, in the desert. And I think they're a couple quests. I think they're in a couple quests for sure. Raw shark. Okay. I don't recall. I'll have to search if we have cooked shark too. But this just means we can fish shark, which is awesome. Minnow. Okay, which will help us fish shark. And wood camo legs. Okay. I don't know if that helps us at all. I don't know if they're warm. If they are warm, it doesn't really matter because we do have the Clue Hunter legs unlocked already. Rune Battle Axe, neat. That, I think it's 40. I think it's 40 attack for Rune Battle Axe. I'll take a look. but I'm pretty sure you can buy those around places. Green satchel. Raw sardine. Okay, that's another low level fish that we can fish. I think sardine's level 5. Burnt monkfish. And Halloween scarecrow. Let's check which level sardine is. Oh wait, no, it would be rod. Yeah, level 5. Okay. So it's still pretty low. We still need a net. I don't see any other way to level up fishing other than getting a small net to start. Ooh, almost all commons. Nice. Anti-poison super mix. I don't think we have that yet. Bottom of scepter. Yeah, it's just the part of the scepter in, oh, what's that place that everyone goes to in Barbarian Village? Why am I blanking on it? I don't remember what it's called, but it's in there. Worship, Afflicted. They are part of the Shades of Morton quest. You give them serum something. And another kebab mix. Okay, that is a dupe. Oh, and that's the last one. Okay, so we have, honestly, we've unlocked some awesome stuff. Let's go check out a couple of things. Okay, we have more of Darox, but that's quite a ways away. But the things that are immediately helpful is the, where'd you go? The axe, right there, bronze axe. We can go to Bob right now, buy a bronze axe, and just start cutting logs. We can't burn them yet because we don't have a tinder box, but we can store them and just keep them for when we unlock fletching. We can kind of, well, I guess unlock fletching or unlock, yeah, we just need a knife or a tinder box to do fletching or cooking, not cooking, fire making, which would be really awesome. So this is fantastic. And that is going to be it for episode 2. Thank you everyone for your support from last episode. We had a small goal of about 10 views and 1 subscriber, and we absolutely crushed it. I'm super excited about that. The fact that anyone watched this is really very exciting for me. This is just a fun little project that I wanted to work on, and yeah, I really appreciate every single person that took the time to watch it. That's very exciting. In this episode, we got a whole whack of agility levels, thieving levels, did a bit of combat, and we figured out cooking, which is fantastic. Got a couple quests done, and best thing of all, we unlocked a bronze axe. So next episode, we have a whole new skilling method unlocked. We're gonna do our absolute best to get to Wintertodt. That is, of course, all based on the cards that we draw. But yeah, it's incredibly exciting to me, and I'm just having an absolute blast doing this. I hope you guys are enjoying watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day, and yeah, cheers. I'll see you soon.